Hey guys, welcome back to RPGA Day 3. This is not going to be a good room. I picked another room in my co-work space to sit in. So Day 3 and Day 4's questions are fairly similar. The first RPG that you bought this year and the latest that you bought. So I asked the wife, and her memory isn't clear on this either. So this is going to be a two-part answer, part on the third, part on the fourth, because it's essentially the same thing. So my wife was general manager of a bookstore, and before she left and came home, I went kind of crazy with her discount. I bought three. I meant to look them up. I'll put it down in the notes of the video. I bought three random table books, like the GM's Great Book of Random Locations, the GM's Great Book of Random NPCs, and like a third one, Dungeons or Traps or something. And so I bought those. That's not really an RPG book, that's accessory stuff, I feel like. But one of the two books I bought, systems I bought, was Dark Eye, whatever the current edition is, that little short, compact, softback version. Dark Eye, as maybe most of my viewers will know, I don't really know who you are, you don't comment enough, but is like the biggest system in Europe, or maybe one of the biggest systems in Europe. I feel like it's like I heard that it's basically the D&D of Europe. That D&D didn't have quite the same, not that it wasn't popular, but that it didn't have the same market dominance. That one and only, like, right, like around here, if I say role playing and they're like, oh, I say like Dungeons and Dragons, and people are usually like, okay, I've heard of that. It's not like I can use any other title. That's the only title I can use. So apparently that wasn't the case in Europe. And they have this system called Dark Eye. And I'd heard some interesting things about Dark Eye, as far as their skill systems and character advancement and stuff. So I've bought this book basically sight unseen, even though I already had like 5 systems that I read that I hadn't played yet at that point in time. I bought it anyways, and I'm not disappointed with that purchase yet. I also still haven't read it yet, but I would like to. I don't think it's reasonable to think that it's a 2023 goal. We're halfway through 2023. It looks like we'll get Mutants and Masterminds to the table. Maybe we'll start the One Ring before the end of the year. It might, and it's a thick book too. I think, reasonably speaking, this is probably going to be a 2025 goal, depending when my indie development for video games starts. I think 2025 might be a reasonable goal. I'll talk about the other system I bought, which is actually a well-known system, I think, both on this side of the pond and on the other side of the pond, and I'll talk to you about that one tomorrow. Later.